Hello and welcome to Toy Polloi 2, and today we have an unboxing, but as you can see there is no box, and the reason there is no box is because it's a little bit on the large side and it won't fit on my desk. But I have quickly opened the top of the box and inside it was this note, so let's open this up and see what's been sent in. Right, so inside there we have a Christmas card, because I have a feeling this was supposed to arrive before Christmas, but unfortunately it's taken a little while to get here. So it's now just the end of March, but we can open the card up and it says, "Dear Mr. and Mrs. Toy Polloi, here's to a merry and bright holiday." I won't read the rest of it, but it does say from Christopher and Courtney, so thank you very much, Christopher and Courtney. Now I can see also there is a note here which looks like it lists everything that is in the box. I'm just going to read the top little bit and we can then get on with opening what's inside. So it says, "Happy holidays and birthday, sir. Greetings from Courtney and me. Inside is a collection of gifts, treats, parts and vintage items to hopefully expand your collection. Most of these we have been trying to send to you since December, but we managed to add a few more bits since then. We apologise for it being late." Well, Christopher and Courtney, no need to apologise at all. It has arrived. Let's get on and see what has been sent in. Okay, so I just grabbed a few pieces from the top of the box. Let's get opening. So we'll start with this first little one here. Open that up. So we have a little pin there, which is Gizmo from Gremlins, and that is going to look particularly nice on the nerd vest. I don't have any Gremlins related stuff on any of my vests, so yeah, that'll be the first Gremlins item on them. We then have this here, which looks like it's a couple of Masters of the Universe figures. I can see we have that's Webster and Jitsu. These are a couple of pretty nice looking figures. Do they still work? Oh yeah, still working. Does his fist still work? It does indeed. Very nice. I will certainly see if I can try and find some armour and pieces to finish those two off. Then we also have this, which looks to me like a Power of the Force 2 figure. This is Grand Moff Tarkin. That's actually not a bad sculpt. If you look at the face there, that does actually look a lot like Peter Cushing. What year was this one from? It's a Kenner figure, so 1996. I remember these coming out at the time, but I don't think I ever got this one. He is really nice looking, very cool little figure there. And then what do we have in here? This is a larger packet. Let's see what that is. Wow, that is peculiar and something I have never seen before. This is Future Smith from the Lost in Space movie. It's sort of part plastic and part fabric. Oh, I see. It looks like it's like a sort of finger puppet thing. You're supposed to put your hands in there. Let's just see if I can get my fingers in there. Yeah, it's a sort of finger puppet version of Future Smith. I have never seen that before. I like collecting Lost in Space toys. I've got quite a few of them. But that is totally new to me. I've never seen that before. So who's this made by? Well, it doesn't actually say. It just says surface wash only, all new materials. Yeah, I have never seen that before. That is intriguing and a cool item. I'd definitely go with the rest of my Lost in Space toys. Very weird, but very cool. And I can see we have one other package here, which to me, straight away, this is a Skeletor, who is always a good figure to have. But this is a purple booted Skeletor. I have not got one of those in my collection. There must be a sort of a strange variant. Ah, so this is a Mexican Skeletor, it says on the back. I do not have a Mexican Skeletor so far. That is the first one I've ever seen. That is very nice. I'd like those different colour boots on that. A very cool figure. Definitely going to go straight with the rest of my Skeletor collection. Right, so a few more packages from the box. Let's open the smaller ones first. Let's see what this is. So this is a Dr. Huber figure from Mego Buck Rogers toy line. That is in really lovely condition. It looks like he's hardly been played with. There's very little wear on him. And he's even got his thumbs, which is pretty unusual for these older Mego toys. What a lovely little figure. Very nice. Then in here, this looks like another Lost in Space toy. Is it another of these sort of weird sort of finger puppet things? This is the robot from Lost in Space, the big blue robot. It is indeed. So this is, yeah, the big blue robot from Lost in Space. It's a little bit sticky, like something as... Oh, yeah, it's very sticky, actually. But this is a finger puppet. Do I dare put my hands inside because it's so dirty? Go on. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to be able to put your hand in there and move these little arms around like it's some sort of... yeah, like the sort of robot arms. That is very nice. I have never seen that before, but yeah, that is really quite sticky. There's lots of... I don't know, something has definitely leaked all over that. It's going to need a pretty good clean before I can actually sort of handle that properly. But that is unique. I have never seen that before, much like the Future Smith. That is all new to me. What an interesting toy. It's got very awkward screws on the back of it. It's going to be hard to get that apart, but I will, because that needs a thoroughly good clean. Then we have another packet here, so let's open this up. This looks like He-Man figures again. I can see a Man-E-Faces and a Stinkor in there, and some other pieces. So indeed, this is other He-Man figures, but they are all suffering from broken legs. So yeah, that is a Stinkor with his legs detached. We've got some Man-E-Faces there. Again, you can see his legs are detached. And then what have we got here? Oh, this is one of the other sort of rock creatures. Can't remember their names, something like Rock On or something like that. Oh yeah, but he has a very common problem, and that is his head has snapped off. That happens to a lot of these figures, but I reckon we can fix that. That just looks like it needs drilling and pinning and gluing. I'm sure we can get him back up and running. That will be a fun little project. Then in here, what do we have? Ah, well, I know exactly what these are. These are Miles Mayhems for the Mile of Mayhem project. I can see a good selection of those guys. What have we got? Let's open these all up and take a look. We have got we've got 5 of the blue original version of Miles Mayhem. We have 2 of the beige version from Venom's Revenge. We have a version from the Buzzard. And then we have one that I've not had before, which is another different version of Miles Mayhem. It has the same head, but that is a new one to me, so I'm going to have to update my spreadsheet and add these to the Mile of Mayhem. The Mile of Mayhem is coming on really well. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more Miles Mayhems for the Mile of Mayhem project. That is fantastic. I'll just move those to one side. We have another package here. Let's see what is inside this one. I'm going to say He-Man bits, possibly. Okay, so what have we got? Well, there's definitely a bag of He-Man pieces. I can see bits for various figures in there. There's some legs for a Skeletor. We've got bits for Beastman. We've got bits for Triclops. We've got some axes. That is, what is that? That is Ram Man's axe. I think that is Stinkor's armour, so that's good. I can fix up the old Stinkor that we've got over there and give him his armour back. That is the front part of Jitsu's armour. We've also got a couple of what are those? Transformers weapons. That is Blitzwing's gun. And I think that is Power Master Prime's gun. We've also got some pieces here which look like bits for Optimus Prime. But I'm going to say those are 3D printed. Yeah, those are sort of 3D printed parts for Optimus Prime. Very useful pieces. And then we have this, which looks like something from Batman. This is like a launcher that's got Robin's logo on it. If I press that, what happens? Nothing. I thought maybe that would fire out. Oh, well, I have to investigate what that's from. If anyone knows what that's from, then let me know. That is all useful pieces. It's always good to have bits of He-Man figures and also Transformers weapons. Those are very useful. I definitely have a Blitzwing that needs a gun. As well as vintage toys, there's a whole load of sweets as well. So thank you for these. I do enjoy having a little snack while I'm filming. Sometimes I'm up here for hours at a time filming and fixing toys. So to have the option just to lean over and grab some chocolates or some Starburst is really very nice. So thank you for these. Now we come on to some of the bigger things in the box, and first up we have this 3-pack from the Origins line of Masters of the Universe, and this is Sunman, Rulers of the Sun. We get Pighead, Sunman and Space Sumo. I have never seen these figures in the UK. I knew they were released, but I haven't actually seen them anywhere. So this is amazing. I really like Pighead there. I think that is such a fantastic looking figure. Then we've got 2 others as well, Space Sumo and Sunman. Yeah, very cool. If we turn it over, let's see what's on the back. So a nice bit of artwork with some information about all of the figures. I am going to have so much fun opening those up. Those are fantastic. And then there was also this, which is an advent calendar, which I have to say I was actually looking at getting and never got round to it. This is the Star Wars Droid Factory advent calendar from 2024, and you get to build droids. So each day of advent you would open up a door and there would be a different piece of a droid in it. I'm assuming if we turn it over you can actually see what the droids are you could build. Oh, it's hidden behind there. Let me just move that to one side. Yeah, you can see those are the droids that you could have built. I think I'm going to have great fun doing this. Even though it's not Christmas, I might actually just set this up for a month and just build them one a day. That would be really good fun. And then we come to some more boxes, and these are all Mattel Origins Masters of the Universe figures. Some are Mattel Creations. I haven't actually got a clue what's inside them, so let's open them up. Some of them have already been opened. Let's see what these are, and some are still sealed. So yeah, what is inside here? This one is another Sunman figure. This is Hypno, the psychic hypnotist. That is very nice. I've never seen that one before. That's a new figure to me. He looks really cool. Lots of information on the back of other figures in the line, but that is totally new to me. I've never seen him before. A very cool looking figure. He even comes, it looks like, with a silver bird there that must attach to his arm. Very cool. I'm going to have fun with that one. Let's move him to one side. Then this box is also already open, so let's see what is in this one. Ah, right, so this is Extendar. He is always a very cool figure. The vintage figure is really good fun because you can pull his arms out and pull his legs out and make him really tall. I've not seen the Origins version, but he does look pretty good. I wonder if it's the same mechanism. You can pull his arms out. You can see his arms are already extended. That is a very nice figure. It looks like you can actually open this one up without having to rip the card apart. That's a much better idea. I like it when they do things like that. So you can open it up, enjoy him, but if you want to put him back for display purposes, you can easily do that. That is a very nice figure. And then we have 3 others that haven't been opened. So let's open this one up. Let's get my knife and see what's inside. And this one is Rio Blast, again in the packaging that you can easily open. That's a very nice looking figure. The original figure is pretty cool. It has all these sort of flip out bits and flip out guns, and it looks like they've done this exactly the same with him. So we've got his chest armor that opens, we've got the guns in his hands, looks like the guns on his thighs as well, plus another weapon there. That's a very nice looking figure, and I like the artwork on the back of it. And then what do we have here? So these are, well, I think that must be Wondar He-Man or Savage He-Man, it looks like. I will open this up and let's take a look. Oh yes, indeed. So this is Savage He-Man or Wonderbread He-Man, but the Masters of the Universe Origins version. That's a very nice looking figure. So it's basically He-Man with a bit of a repaint. You've actually seen me repaint the sort of vintage figures to look like this guy. That's really cool. I like the look of that one. Does he come with red weapons as well? I can't actually see that there. Oh yeah, they do look like they're red. Yeah, very nice figure indeed. So what is in this final box? Let's open this one up. Oh, so this is Frog Mungo or Monga. He is one of the characters. I think you see him in the in Castle Grayskull. That is a really nice figure. Such a unique looking head there. That's lovely. I love the bright green colour as well. It's got some really nice detailing on there with a bit of paint. What a fantastic figure. These are all absolutely amazing. So Christopher and Courtney, thank you so much for these. There is one final box to open though, so let me rearrange my desk. We'll open that one. So here is the final box, and as you can see it's another Masters of the Universe figure from Mattel Creations, but it's a much bigger box. So let's see what is inside this one. Oh wow, so this is Lady Slither. This is a figure I've never seen here in the UK. It's a much larger figure. It looks a bit like Medusa from what I remember. So let's open this up and see what she looks like. So there's the back of the box. Let's turn it over. Yeah, look at that. So that is one of the Snake Men figures. She comes with this unique tail that you can take the top part of her body off and stick it onto that to make this sort of Medusa-esque type figure. That is fantastic. A very cool looking toy. Yeah, I've never seen that before. It's going to look so good out of the box. I'll have to open that one later. So there we go, that is it for this unboxing. I need to say an absolutely massive thank you to Christopher and Courtney for sending this stuff over. It's so kind and so generous of you. Not only have they sent this stuff, they are ongoing supporters of me over on Patreon, where they get to see all sorts of exclusive videos and early access to all of my content. So I just need to say a massive thank you to the pair of you. This is so generous and so kind, and thank you for your ongoing support. If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell to be notified each time I upload a new video. And if you've really enjoyed it, then why not head on over to my main channel Toy Polloi and subscribe there as well. And thanks for watching.